All right, guys, so instead of doing a Google Meet today, I wanted to record a video to kind of get you introduced to hybrid learning in the biology classroom. So this video is going to be talking to both my biology class and my IB level biology class for seniors. So if I start talking about something that doesn't seem relevant to you, you can kind of tune out, but most of this information applies to everyone, regardless of which class you're enrolled in. Okay, so the first thing you are looking at here is the daily schedule for our hybrid learning. You will notice that Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, the schedule is exactly the same. The difference is who is actually here in person. So Mondays and Tuesdays, if your last name starts with A through K, you're going to be in person, and then you're going to be virtual learning Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If your last name is L through Z, you're going to be in person Thursday, Friday, and virtual learning Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Notice that Wednesday is still structured very much the same, so you're going to find that there are still open tutoring times or open office hours for you to check in and get questions answered with me, and I have my specific student check-ins during that time as well. Just a reminder that the biology syllabus is a great resource if you have questions about what my expectations are regarding late work, quizzes, tests, behaviors in my class. And those are linked in this slideshow, which I will share in Schoology. And those are also just viewable in Schoology. So you would look for biology syllabus or IB biology syllabus. Just a couple quick hits from the syllabus that I want to talk about, some expectations for you. You should aim to be on time always. Class is going to begin pretty much as soon as the bell rings. Obviously, with the new routing in the school, I'm going to be a little bit flexible initially because you got to figure out which route is possible for you to get to my class. But after a week or two, we're gonna have that expectation in place that you should be on time. Be prepared. So you're going to want to have assigned work completed on the date due. That hasn't changed. And you should always bring your Chromebook charger, and if you have them, headphones to class as well. All of those things are going to be used regularly. Pretty much all your work is going to be done on your Chromebook, so you need that and the charger in case it dies. Responsibility, communication, and organization are the key to success in this course. I have been preaching this since you guys started my class, but it is so important to communicate with me. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on. And along that vein, challenge yourself, but ask questions. If you're not sure how to do something, it does not hurt to ask. Electronic assignments will still continue to be due at 11:59 p.m. Note that pretty much everything is going to continue to be electronic for the foreseeable future. Respect yourself, others, and the environment around you. So this is especially important right now because we're in a pandemic. You have to give people their space. So when you get in my classroom on Monday or Thursday, depending on your alphanumeric last name, you will find that all my tables are spread out. You have 6 feet of social distance between you and everyone. Respect that. Any action resulting in the disruption of learning or the compromise of safety is going to result in you being removed from my class. My big one is no masks, no entry. So that's the policy in the whole school. If you're not wearing your mask properly, that's going to be a problem. And no food or drink at any time in the classroom. Anything that's going to require you to pull your mask down is not allowed in my classroom. And I do have a no cell phone policy. You will find that there are times when I let you have your phones out for music, but it's at my discretion, so plan on not having your phone out when you're in my class. Let's talk about some daily routines in my class now that you're going to be in person. So note that the daily agenda in Schoology is always going to be current, so you should always refer to that for the schedule of what needs to be done day to day, whether you are virtual or in person. Some in-person daily procedures. When you first enter my class, you're going to see a big bottle of hand sanitizer and a paper towel roll. You're going to want to hand sanitize right away, and then you're going to want to grab a paper towel and you're going to wipe down your table before you sit down. You will find that I will have sprayed it with sanitizer before you came in. So you're just wiping that sanitizer down, and then you're throwing that paper towel in the trash, and then you are taking a seat. Along that vein, you should remain in your assigned seat throughout class. You're not allowed to just wander around and look at all the cool things in my classroom. I'm sorry. If you need to use the restroom, you can ask me at any time, and I will let you know if that is a good time or if you need to wait. Also, if you have questions, you can quietly approach one of the rainbow X's on my floor and wait for me to tell you what to do. There are a few of them around this green border. That green border in the picture is just my personal space. So you should not pass that threshold at any time. You should always go around the green border. So one of the daily procedures is that your mask is on over the mouth and the nose at all time. If you're not covering your nose, you are not wearing your mask properly, and it's not doing anyone any good. I can get into the medical reasons behind that if you want. Just let me know, and I can talk to you one-on-one about it. So really already addressed this, but so super important that you bring your Chromebook and your Chromebook charger every day. If you don't have those things, you're not going to be able to do work, and that means you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in my class, and that's a problem. So headphones are also encouraged as well, but I'm not going to require them, but they're very helpful. And obviously, if you're feeling sick for any reason, I mean, really, you shouldn't come to school at all. But if you are feeling sick in my class, please let me know as soon as possible so we can get you to the nurse. A couple of important things to note. So I'm going to talk to just biology, and then I'll switch over to IB biology. So biology, we are going to cover 2 to 3 lessons per week, which really isn't any different than what we were doing for Unit 1 Africa when we were all virtual. And they are going to be assigned, all 2 to 3 of them, all 3 of them, we'll say, will be assigned on Wednesday and then due the following Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. What that means is that if you are a Thursday, Friday person, you're going to start your week, if you will, with biology, with the new lessons, and you're going to work Thursday and Friday, and then you'll have some time on the weekend and Monday and Tuesday to finish anything you don't get to. If you are a student who I see in person Monday and Tuesday, it's a little bit different. For you, it's going to be super important that you are looking at those lessons on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and emailing me questions that you may have so that you get started. So that when I see you Monday and Tuesday, we can work on finishing the assignments because they are due Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. If you are a student who I see on Monday and Tuesday, what you do not want to do is wait until Monday to start the 3 lessons. That will put a lot of pressure on you to get those 2 things done, or 2 to 3 things done in a short amount of time. The Africa Field Notebook is going to be checked weekly during your in-person instruction days. So the days that you're home, you should be making sure everything's current, because when I see you face-to-face, I'm going to be actually going through your Africa Field Notebooks and making sure that they are current. Okay, switching over to IB biology right now. So we are going to continue to move at the same pace that we have been moving, but with some slight adjustments for tests and quizzes as needed. For the most part, what's going to end up happening is tests are going to be given on Fridays and Mondays. So some of you will have the test on Friday, those with the last names L through Z. And then the other half of you, A through K, will have the test on Monday. And sometimes we have a Tuesday, Thursday situation. But it's really the only way I've found that I can do the assessments face-to-face that is as close to fair and consistent as possible. The new assignments are going to be given every day, just kind of like we've been doing, regardless of whether you are virtual or in person. And there will be periodic exceptions to this, which we'll address when we get to them and will be visible in our daily agenda. What that means is that days that are basically lecture days, I'm going to actually give the lecture to the people that are in person, but I'm not going to record it because there are some rules about recording, which I'm still kind of dithering about that. So I might change that. I might be able to find a way to record it in a way that is meaningful. So right now, not recorded, but that might change. What you can do is log into our Google Meet and Schoology during class time if you want to watch the lecture live. So that is an option so that you can be present for all the lectures, just virtually or in person, depending on what you want. It is not a requirement. So if you are someone who's like, I can get the same information from the notes, if you are virtual that day, you do not need to be there for the lecture. I know I just gave you a lot of information, and this minion kind of sums up how I've been feeling this whole school year. So just remember that you got this. I'm here for you. Oliver's here for you. I will always be happy to share cute pictures if you need a pick-me-up of Oliver. But also email me if you have any questions, and I will see you guys all next week. Yay!